piece of deco mesh curled up, and you've got to put it in a diamond shape. And it's important to stay consistent with where your factory edges are. See, all my factory edges are on the left because I go clockwise when I put my leaves, my petals on the frame. So to get the factory edge on the left, I have the factory edge down here at my left hand and the other factory edge up here on my right side. So I just take the top and the bottom of the diamond, and I like to turn mine kind of like this to make sure I've got it even, because I'm weird that way. But and then you pinch and you just pull it up like that, flip it over. Get an elastic band and stick it on there. And that's all you do for that petal. I do 2 zip ties per petal, per leaf petal. I cross it over like that. That's one of them. And I'll slide that nub through there and zip it all the way. Good. Now I'm going to take the second zip tie and go the opposite way to crisscross. And what this does, because just using the one zip tie kind of makes the petal wonky, and putting that second one in there will straighten it out. See, it's crisscrossed right there. I'm going to go ahead and put 12 more on, one in between each of these. You just crisscross it like these other ones. Put one zip tie here, and then in between these, put the petal there, dip it, and then crisscross. Take another zip tie and cross it over to pull it straight. I don't know what my pliers are. And that pulls it, that straightens it out. Where I went and put these on, and then now I'm putting these in the center, they're going to be over that. That's going to give it more dimension. With the flower petals, I'm doing 3 rows, 12 petals on each row because there's 12 bars, and the petals on all 3 rows are going to be the same. I'm going to put my petals on counterclockwise because I ended up with the factory edge on the right side of the petal and the raw edge on the left side of the petal. So when I put the petal on going counterclockwise, the factory edge will cover the raw edge of the previous petal. If you want to do it clockwise, like I usually do, all you have to do is turn it around like this with the factory edge up here and the factory edge down here. But doing it counterclockwise, I've got to have the factory edge up here and the factory edge down here. Okay, so it's curling up, diamond shape, and I'm bringing the top down, the bottom over that, and then I squish it in. Flip it over and pull it like this. And I want it to look pointed like that. And I need to make sure the points are even. Get my elastic. Put the elastic on there. Now that's what the petal looks like. Now with this petal, I need to have the factory edge up here and the factory edge down here so I can be consistent with the previous petal, because I'm doing this petal different. And I bring the top corner down, the bottom corner up, and instead of just pinching this, I'm going to walk it. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to twist. When you put it on the wreath, it causes it to flare out, and I think it gives it a whimsical look. Put the elastic on there, and that's the petal. So I've got my zip tie, and I put that nub in that zip tie, and I zip it. And I've got to remember that I need to go counterclockwise with this one.